For 6 consecutive times, a bad report, that which is contrary to the prayer of Elijah, was given to him, but he still remained well on what God had said. He was a man of what? Faith, standing with God when everything does not agree with his majesty. Christianity cannot produce results until Christians, their position where God is stationed. Tell your neighbor, Christianity cannot be effective until Christians, their station where God is positioned. We fail to produce results in our Christian walk because we are what? We are ruled by senses. We want to see, we want to feel, we want to hear before we believe God. They said to Jesus, show us a sign from heaven. He said to them, you are a wicked generation, adulterous generation. The only sign that you will receive is a sign of Jonah the prophet. The only sign that God has given us as his people is what his son has done on the cross of Calvary. If we fail to discern what God is about to do, Christianity will continue to be a burden. Most of you are running helter-skelter, praying to God, and you are searching for evidence everywhere. That's why your prayers cannot yield fruit. No man can reach God except if he believed without evidence. Are you listening? If your prayers are to be effective in reaching God, his government, and attracting his host to work for you, you must have believed him without evidence. We are struggling to cooperate with Jesus because of what? We want a sign. Our prayers, they keep bouncing back to us because they are not coming from where? A heart that believes. However consistent you may be as a Christian without a believing heart, your prayers are just like an anthem of a country. They can never rise above your height. You can go and fast. You can punish your body with fasting. You can abstain from all the entertainment of the world, the pleasures of the world, but without a believing heart, you can't attract God's attention. It was a believing heart in the body of David that attracted God to the wilderness. David was not on a palace or a city, but God located him because of what? The heart that is hungry for God. The heart that believed God without evidence. Yield only to God. Abraham became what? A friend of God, a father of faith, because Abraham believed God without evidence. God said to him, pack your bags Leave your people. Go to a place that I'll guide you to. I'll be your God. He never looked for evidence. God said to him, you don't have a son? At the appointed time, Sarah will conceive. Abraham did not look for evidence. He believed God. Even in his elderly age, when the strength of the bedroom has left his body, he still believed. Are you listening? When what have left him, the strength of the bedroom, it left his body, and he still believed God. When he said what? I will give you a son. Sarah will bear a child for you. He believed God. Because Abraham was not ruled by senses. Christianity is losing its power because mankind, they are sense-ruled Christians, sense knowledge believers. Before they could believe, before they could confess, they want evidence. Most of you, you are aborting your miracle. After you have prayed, you go and inspect what has changed. That's why your prayers, they never work. They never do what? They never work. Because you are a Christian who want to do what? Who want to see. You confess faith, but you deny it in practice. Everyone can confess faith, but faith cannot be authenticated until we walk it. Salvation is 90% of what we do and 10% of what we confess. But with you, Christian of my generation, salvation is what? 90% of what you say. Hence you and God, there is no a rapport, relationship. You pray to God, you call him a father, and yet there is no what? Relationship. Hence the divine order of God cannot be implemented in your life. What is the divine order? It is the will of God executed in your life without your permission. Are you listening? The divine order is the will of God executed in your life without permission. Abraham was a man under the divine order. When barrenness prevailed in his house, he never asked God a question why. There is no a passage where Abraham asked God why he was barren. He only presented his case that, Lord, there is no a child in my house. He never wanted to understand why. Divine order is for Christians that have graduated from the sense knowledge world. As long as we are still under this atmosphere of the sense knowledge, we will not encounter God as Moses did. We will never talk to God face to face as Abraham did, because we are still what? Ruled by flesh. The will of God is not for the faint-hearted. It's for men that have totally surrendered. The will of God is not for every professing Christian, but it's for men and women who have totally surrendered. What is to totally surrender? When you allow God to even execute beyond what you will, what you have desired, if the sense, knowledge, error is conquered in the life of a Christian, they will even worship God while death prevails. Job worshiped God at the lowest point in his life, when he had lost everything, including his children. He still worshiped God because Job was under a cloud of the divine order. Do you want to walk with God? Everyone ignorantly profess, I want to know you as you know me. But not everyone means it. You want God for miracle? Oh Lord, take all of me. Do what you want. No. You are talking about what? About miracle. God knows that you don't mean what you are saying. The will of God can be a great tragedy, because can be what? Contrary to what you want. It was the will of God for Job to lose his children, for death to enter his house, poverty, shame, embarrassment. It was what? The will of God. So the will of God is not always a new Ferrari. Because Christians of my generation, when they say Lord do your will, they see Ferrari in Stein City. You get Stein City. No, you don't know it. It's not in Northwest. So you will get it one day. What is the will of God? He said to me, most of the people that are saying, Lord, let your will be done, they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're talking about. Stephen died as a result of the will of God. He was stoned because of what? The will of God. Paul, imprisoned, abused, beaten, suffered for the name of the Lord. And it was what? The will of God. Some of you have been praying, God, I want to get married. What if it's not the will of God for you to get married? The will of God is for you to be single. Are you okay with it? Single one, are you okay? Can you stay until you are 100 alone? You will send your pastor a message, I'm committing suicide. Please speak to God. You don't know what we go through. We receive SMSs from people that are single. Men of God, I've been waiting for 3 years. You know, that prophecy is taking too long to come. I'm going to drink pills. And I asked, which ones? Say, pills from flu. I'm drinking. I said, don't worry, I'll send you a box. Another box. That one will take you halfway. I will send you a box to carry you to the other side. But you will meet her. No, I'm not a man of God. When you say I want to commit suicide, I come running. Please, I beg you. No. Me, I say no. Go ahead. We'll bury you, and I'll call my people. Please prepare for the funeral. I don't have time to do that. I have time for people who are hungry to do the will of God. If you want to kill yourself, go ahead. We will bury you, and we'll come and eat. At your funeral, we'll tell your people, please, we love fried chicken. Make sure you prepare it. Don't forget mayonnaise. We'll bury you very well. After 2 months, we have forgotten. You can't shake God with, I want to kill myself. Listen, hey, there's many people that are willing to please God more than you. I want to kill myself. Who's going to lose? God is not going to lose anything. Your wife will cry for 2 months. After 2 months, a charming guy will pass and she will start smiling. You think your wife will mourn until she dies? She will never mourn until you die. So when you kill yourself, the only person that will lose is you.
Prophet Aaron.
If you want someone to kill themselves, immediately say, I want to commit suicide, and you start jumping around, they will take their life immediately. Tell them, go ahead. I thought you were calling me about something serious. That's what you want to do. So why didn't you do it? Why are you calling me? Go ahead. When you drop the phone, I'm telling you, they will come next week. I thought you loved me. I said, I love you. But I love you too much not to stop you from doing what you want. What is the greatest love that we can possess? Not to stop people from doing what they want to do. The house of God cannot be empty, even if you commit suicide. Yeah? You know there's handsome people out there. And if you take your life, you have done your wife a big favor. Yeah? When she asks for her money, second week of the month you are broke. There's another man who does not get broke from the 1st to the 31st. And you are giving your wife an opportunity to go to that man. And he'll be there at the funeral. He will help people to carry the soil. Do you still want to kill yourself? You are playing a dangerous game. And the devil will show you. While you are bending, he say, come and see your wife. She's expert with a handsome man. The devil will show you. Never attempt it. Satan is a wicked Satan. You know he will show you. And she will be smiling. Don't attempt it. We need to allow the will of God to prevail in our lives by surrendering to his sovereignty. The instant we stop seeking for evidence in serving God, his presence in our lives will start to increase. Yeah? The instant Christians stop being what? Ruled by sense knowledge, by what they feel, by what they know, the presence of God will automatically increase. Your prayers will gain power to penetrate through the second heaven and reach the highest heaven. When you do what? When you believe God without evidence. Those that are trying to conceive, you need to remain where God has planted you and stop searching every second month. You search, you buy pregnancy tests to check if the wife is pregnant. You are disturbing God's process. That's what you guys are doing. You disturb what? God's process. If your belief has been tested and it has been found qualified to be of the divine order, God will do it without question. Your prayer, what you do for God, must come from a place that does not carry doubt. Doubt is the enemy of what you are looking for. Tell your neighbor, doubt is the enemy of what you are looking for. The enemy of your destiny. The day you doubt God, you have opened a door for Satan to beat drum in the tunnel to your destiny. You need to learn to pray to God without yielding to search for a change in your circumstances. Then you will meet God. Keep moving forward. That's what God said to Moses. Tell the Israelites to keep moving forward. What was God talking about? If they believe me and they trust me without looking around, the Egyptians that they see, they will never see no more. It was what? Looking around that made the children of Israel to be filled with fear. That's why God does not allow every Christian to see in the spirit. If you can see what is after you day and night, you will be in the hospital January to January. If you can see what visited your bed last night, the demons that were at your house trying to take your life last night, listen, you will be sick. God does not allow you to see. He just wants you to live freely. In the same manner, if we want God to move for us, we need to stop looking around. When you look around, you attract fear. Tell your neighbor, when you look around, you attract fear. Stop looking around. Keep moving. Keep professing your faith. Keep executing your faith. Don't look at the size of your enemy. Sometimes too much knowledge attracts a great disaster. That's why most of the people that are highly educated, it's very difficult for them to believe Jesus because they are too analytical. Especially doctors of this, doctors of that. It's difficult for them to believe the Bible. They see that there's something about this book, but they can't believe the book because they are too what? Analytical. Too much education sometimes is dangerous. That's why Jesus didn't go to a university when he was looking for disciples. disciples, if one of them was going to be a doctor from a certain university, when Jesus walked on water, they will want to calculate, how is this possible? The weight of the person and the molecules that make up water, it was going to be possible.